Hi everyone, let's say that you are working with a seller and that seller tells you, I need to net $50,000 in order to sell this house. What can you do with Palm Agent to accomplish that objective? Go into your Palm Agent app, make sure, first thing you always need to do, make sure your county is accurate. Let's say that this property I'm working on is in Charleston County, so I'm going to change that. And the second thing I'm going to do, once that sets to the county that I'm looking at, I'm going to go back into Palm Agent and I'm going to use the Seller tab. So open up Seller tab. I've got Charleston County up top, so I'm good there. And this particular seller told me that they need to net a certain number in order to sell. So I'm going to go to the Sell to Net tab. Here's where I put in their net goal. Let's say they've got a conventional mortgage on their house right now, and their net goal is to walk away from closing with $50,000. By default, it puts our brokerage fee at 6%. We've got two boxes here that we need to fill in, repairs and miscellaneous. Depending on which house, where your property is, like Ion, for instance, has a miscellaneous amount that needs to go in there because there's a transfer fee that both the buyer and the seller pay. If you want to put something in there because you know they're going to need to offer a paint allowance because the house is all different colors, you could put that in the miscellaneous. But I recommend putting something in each of those every single time because it's always wise to give yourself a cushion. Everybody's going to have to do at least some amount in repairs or concession or something, home warranty, just depends what it is. Give yourself the cushion, put $1,500 in each, and allow the client to be pleasantly surprised after the fact. So property taxes are set by default to represent Charleston County. I would leave that number in there. I wouldn't put anything else unless you want to put their accurate tax bill, but it's up to you. Loan balance. This is obviously a question you need to have, a conversation you need to have, and a question you need to ask of the sellers. Let's say they owe $305 on the house and they're willing to share that information. When they're looking up their loan payoff, don't just ask them, what do you owe on your mortgage? Ask them, what is your current interest rate on your mortgage? Because again, it's going to calculate that interim interest rate. Let's say when they bought their house, interest rates were so low, they only have a 3.5% interest rate. We're looking to sell this sometime before the end of summer. So I will put on here a June 29th closing date. And if we can get this person $50,000, we know that they will sell. So we've got all of our summary details here. Everything looks good, and we hit compute. So what does this tell us? We need to sell his house for $385,000 in order for him to walk away from closing with $50,000.